There's no denying that the drugstore products are a good choice for amazing makeup looks and also aesthetic. Today I'm gonna be using new products by Essence Cosmetics so you can create this makeup look as well without breaking the bank. Let's start with the Catching Clouds Face Mist. This gives a light glow to the skin and can hydrate it as well. Then I'm taking the Mousse Primer from the same collection. I'm applying the primer on the cheeks that I have more visible pores. It gives a soft matte finish and can make the pores less noticeable. Let's continue with the Hello Good Stuff Tinted Beauty Cream. I'm using a sponge to apply the product and it gives a natural finish to the skin. If you want to have more coverage, you can apply the skin tint with your fingers. And now I'm picking up the High Beauty Under Eye Brightening Concealer. This one has a peachy undertone and can work very well as a color corrector to cancel blue discolorations. It has great coverage, and in this High Beauty collection they also had a yellow concealer that I regret not buying. I could use that one for covering purple areas. As you can see, the peachy concealer doesn't look natural on the skin, so I'm applying on top of it another one. This is the Skin Lovin concealer. It's very easy to blend and it gives a more natural color to my skin. The Skin Lovin collection is designed for sensitive skin, and for this concealer they have just 2 shades, so not inclusive at all. For setting powder, I'm taking the My Skin Perfector Loose Fixing Powder in the shade Light. It is one of my favorite powders from the drugstore, affordable, and it doesn't give any flashback. I prefer flat fluffy brushes so I can press the powder on the foundation. For the eyes, I also choose fluffy brushes with soft bristles to not irritate the delicate skin around them. Following that, I'm gonna bronze my skin with the Bronze Your Way bronzing palette. It has 3 beautiful shades to bronze the skin, and I'm picking up the lightest one. This one has a soft matte finish, and if you want something glowy, you can mix it with the shimmery shade of the palette. And I'm bronzing where the sun naturally can give color to my skin, like the forehead, cheekbones, and jawline. I'm also contouring the sides of my nose because this shade is not very warm and it doesn't give a weird undertone. Up next, I'm taking the blush in the shade Blissful and I'm blending this on the cheeks towards the bronzer on my face. You can build up the intensity of the color, which is great, and it looks soft on the skin. I like applying a few layers until I have a stronger color on my skin. Let's continue with the cutest highlighter ever. This is the Catching Clouds highlighter. It has this beautiful cloud imprint and the color is a combination of pink and gold tones that can look amazing on basically any skin tone. The color is just so dreamy for me, I love it. For the eyes, I'm choosing the Dancing Green eyeshadow palette. It has the perfect size to fit in your purse and contains a mirror to do any touch-ups if you need to. I'm starting off with the lightest shade and I'm pressing it near the brow bone to highlight it. My skin is so dry these days that I prefer not using shiny eyeshadows on the brow bone anymore. It's okay, we are waiting for summer. The next shade is gonna be my transition shade, even though it is slightly darker for my skin tone, so I'm taking less product and I'm gradually building up the intensity of the color. Then I'm going in the darkest shade of the palette, and with a smaller brush I'm gonna define the outer corner of the eyes and also the outer eyelid. This shade gives a soft matte finish and can look really nice also for a dark smoky eye look. I used to do all the time dark smoky eye looks almost 10 years ago. I was obsessed with dark eyeshadows and then I went in my bronzy smoky phase like everyone on YouTube. After that, I'm taking the same bronzing shade that I used before and I'm going over the edges of the dark green eyeshadows. I wanted to make the crease area softer because the green shade was not so natural on my skin. Now I'm picking up the shimmery shade and with a flat brush I'm pushing it on half of the eyelid. By applying darker eyeshadows on the outer eye, you can give an uplifted effect and that can look nice on all eye shapes. Moving on to a lighter shade, and with this one I'm highlighting the inner eyelid. This technique can look very nice on closed eyes, and to make the shade more reflective I'm also pressing some with my fingertip. Another way to make your shimmery shades shinier is to wet your brush with a setting spray. With a smaller fluffy brush, with a smaller fluffy brush, I'm taking the darkest shade and I'm smudging it on the outer lower eye. Next I'm going in a lighter shade with the same brush and I'm buffing this in the inner lower eye. The colors of the palette are so nice together. Now I'm removing some of the fallouts with a Q-tip and also I'm cleaning the outer lower eye to give a more uplifted effect. I'm going again in the lightest matte shade. With this you can also blend the darker eyeshadows. For mascara I'm using the Double Trouble waterproof mascara. You can also find this one in the regular formula. This one has a unique applicator. On one side it's plastic with short bristles to define the lashes and the other side is a fiber brush that gives volume. So you can have 2-in-1 volume and definition. Also this is not a difficult mascara to remove from the lashes even though it is waterproof. On the lips I'm applying the Extreme Shine Volume Lip Gloss and you can see that affordable products are also great for a glossy aesthetic makeup look. You can watch next to this video here. If you like this one, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell and I will see you in the next one. Bye!